In 2026, gunpowder-free weapons are stepping out of the shadows and challenging conventional firearms with precision, power, and a level of versatility that turns heads fast. From electromagnetic rifles firing projectiles with extreme precision to high-powered air rifles and advanced crossbows built for real hunting and defense, these designs are capable and legal tools engineered to perform in situations where traditional firearms once dominated, and each one pushes the limits of what most people thought possible. So, let us get into it. Umarex Hammer is a big-bore PCP air rifle engineered to put true firearm-level energy into a 50 caliber platform while operating on compressed air instead of gunpowder. Built around a 510-inch bore and a 24 cubic inch carbon fiber air tank filled to 4,500 pounds per square inch and regulated to about 3,000 pounds per square inch, it launches heavy slugs with smooth, powerful performance and very little recoil compared with powder-burning rifles. On a full fill, the Hammer can send a 550-grain lead slug at roughly 760 feet per second, producing more than 700 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, giving it real stopping power for large North American game without the flash, smoke, or loud report of a traditional hunting rifle. Its straight pull bolt action and dual-round magazine provide immediate follow-up shots. And the platform is built with features like a Picatinny scope rail, AR-style mag-pull grip, integrated M-lock slots, and 3 mechanical safeties for confident handling in the field. Weighing around 8.5 pounds unloaded with an overall length near 43.75 inches and a 29.5-inch rifled German-made barrel, the Hammer blends quiet authority, big-bore ballistics, and robust build quality at $1,000. AEA Zeus is a big-bore pre-charged pneumatic air rifle built to deliver firearm-level energy and deep terminal performance for large game hunting and other demanding fieldwork without the noise or flash of gunpowder. It comes in massive .58 caliber and .72 caliber with barrel lengths that run from 18 inches to 30 inches, and it uses a side lever bolt action fed by a high-pressure tank that fills to about 4,500 pounds per square inch for steady and repeatable delivery. Performance scales with caliber and barrel length, and the .72 caliber version with a 30-inch barrel can push muzzle energy to about 1,500 foot-pounds, while lighter builds still clear 1,000 foot-pounds, and that places the Zeus near many traditional center-fire hunting rifles in terms of impact. The .58 models also generate heavy energy from similar setups, and the entire line focuses on raw, controlled force that stays consistent across each shot. Despite its size and power, the Zeus keeps workable balance with weights from about 9.4 pounds to 11.6 pounds, and overall lengths that run roughly 30 inches to 42 inches depending on the configuration, and those dimensions keep it manageable in the field. BRK Pathfinder XR is a compact pre-charged pneumatic rifle built for shooters who want serious field performance in tight spaces. It is made for hunters and pest control users who need regulated power and steady accuracy in spots where a full-size rifle becomes a liability. It carries a carbon Kevlar reservoir that works like a lightweight air supply you barely notice until you realize it delivers over 200 shots per fill in lower power settings, which matters when you are moving through barns or brush and cannot stop to refill. Equipped with a Humor air regulator and a smooth hammer cycle, it holds its velocity from shot to shot, so targets past 40 meters stay predictable rather than hopeful, and that steadiness sets up the rest of its design. The folding build is one of its signature moves. It runs about 25.5 inches extended and folds down to roughly 16.5 inches, which lets you maneuver through narrow corridors or crowded vegetation without catching every branch on the way. That shift in footprint creates a natural bridge to how portable the rest of the setup feels. The magazine system follows the same practical logic. It is self-indexing and removable, and shaped so you stay focused on the target instead of feeding pellets every few moments, with 13 shots in .177 caliber and 11 shots in .22 and 10 shots in .25. At $1,600, it sits in a higher price bracket, but the performance and consistency justify it. and the overall build behaves like a tool built to deliver exactly what it promises. Excalibur Assassin Extreme is a premium recurve crossbow built for reliability, simplicity, and serious field performance. It launches bolts with high speed and dependable consistency, and the recurve limb system uses fewer moving parts than compound designs, which means less that can fail and more confidence when you are deep in rugged terrain. Excalibur Assassin Extreme is a high-performance recurve crossbow that blends traditional recurve toughness with modern features, including a silent cocking and decocking crank system. It delivers speeds up to 400 feet per second, giving you strong kinetic force for large game hunting and long-range accuracy when you pair it with properly weighted bolts and quality broadheads. It includes the Charger crank system for effortless and whisper-quiet cocking and decocking. And the ProShot 2-stage match-grade trigger provides a clean, consistent break that helps maintain tight groups during repeat shooting. Barnett XPX 420 is a high-performance compound crossbow built for serious hunters who need fast arrow speed and dependable accuracy in thick terrain. It delivers up to 420 feet per second and carries enough force for large game, giving it the punch and control required for confident shots in real field conditions. Built around a 210-pound draw weight, it launches headhunter-style bolts at up to 420 feet per second and produces about 149 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, which translates into deep penetration and reliable accuracy at typical hunting distances. Equipped with a wide limb layout that reduces flex for consistent alignment, it pairs those limbs with a CNC-machined aluminum flight track that gives every bolt a smooth and steady takeoff. That stable launch profile becomes more important as you start pushing the limits of long-range precision. It features a TriggerTech 3-pound zero-creep frictionless release technology trigger that delivers a crisp break with no surprise wall, and the adjustable length of pull buttstock combines with a pass-through forend and a multi-position pistol grip for a tailored fit. It also includes an adjustable stock and a fold-away foot stirrup that add comfort and practicality during long sessions in the woods, and that ergonomic control sets up the next tier of usability. Barnett XPX 420 is generally listed between $675 to $900. Benjamin Pioneer Airbow is a pre-charged pneumatic arrow launcher designed to push full-length carbon arrows with serious hunting power while keeping things smooth, simple, and quiet thanks to compressed air instead of limbs or cams. It rides on Benjamin's established PCP system, running about 3,000 pounds per square inch with a built-in regulator that meters airflow, so each shot stays consistent. From a full tank, you get 8 full-power shots at roughly 450 feet per second, and with a 375-grain arrow, the system generates around 160 foot-pounds of energy, which is enough to handle large game when used responsibly at typical hunting distances. Its bullpup frame keeps the whole rig compact at about 33.5 inches overall, allowing you to maneuver comfortably in a tree stand or tight ground cover. The ambidextrous layout and the top-mounted cocking bolt that takes only about 2 pounds of effort make it approachable for a wide range of shooters. A free floating barrel stabilizing system, which Benjamin developed specifically for the Airbow platform, helps maintain clean arrow alignment so field points and broadheads group tightly. At around 50 yards, you can see groups near the 2-inch mark when everything is tuned and the shooter does their part. The propulsion system pushes the arrow from the front, which avoids the sideways oscillation traditional archers know as Archer's Paradox. Current street pricing usually falls between $830 to $850, keeping it in line with mid to high-tier hunting crossbows. Hatsan Factor Sniper L is a regulated magazine-fed pre-charged pneumatic air rifle built for long-range precision with consistent power and deep tunability for shooters who need more than a basic PCP design. It comes in .22 and .25 and .30 and .35 calibers, so you can match power and trajectory to your preferred range and pellet weight. That caliber flexibility sets the tone for how the rifle performs when stretched past typical distances. It carries a 700 cubic centimeter carbon fiber air reservoir filled to about 4,351 pounds per square inch, and it features an externally adjustable pressure regulator that stabilizes airflow so velocities stay consistent through the usable fill. That stability is a major factor when trying to hold tight groups far downrange. A smooth side lever cocking system feeds each round cleanly, and the detachable magazine holds 21 shots in point .22 and 19 in point .25 and 16 in point .30 and 13 in point .35, which keeps the rifle firing without constant single loading. That feeding system leads directly into its long barrel setup. The 30-inch precision barrel is fully shrouded with quiet energy technology that cuts noise roughly in half, and the choked muzzle helps tighten accuracy and group consistency for extended range work. It includes barrel threading for extra moderators or brakes if you want to tune sound and recoil feel even further. A two-stage Quattro adjustable match trigger lets you refine pull weight and travel for crisp, predictable brakes. And the ergonomic synthetic stock includes an adjustable cheek piece and a telescoping length of pull, and a folding monopod to lock in a steady shoulder and cheek weld for repeatable long shots. Gamo Swarm Whisper is a .22 caliber gas piston air rifle built around a patent-pending 10-shot rotary magazine that lets you fire up to 10 pellets in quick succession just by breaking the barrel and pressing the trigger. That setup gives a real advantage for pest control and small game hunting because follow-up shots land fast when you need them. It runs on inert gas technology instead of a traditional spring, and that design produces higher velocity and less vibration and a smoother cocking stroke for longer lasting and more consistent performance. In .22 caliber, it can push alloy pellets to roughly 975 to 1,000 feet per second. And that lively speed works well for backyard shooting and field tasks where reach and accuracy matter. It features a built-in whisper sound dampening system that cuts muzzle report compared with unsuppressed break barrels, and that is helpful for quieter pest work. The fluted polymer jacketed rifled steel barrel and the two-stage trigger and the included 4x32 scope support repeatable accuracy when lining up shots on restless targets, and the whole system is shaped to keep performance steady when conditions change. The rugged synthetic stock includes non-slip grip surfaces and an 11mm dovetail rail and a ventilated rubber recoil pad, and those details help it stay comfortable across long sessions outdoors. Price usually lands between $160 and $220, and that range keeps it competitive for anyone needing a versatile multi-shot break barrel for everyday outdoor work. AEA Harpoon is a big-bore pre-charged pneumatic launcher built to push heavy slugs on land and long projectiles like arrows, giving it real versatility for hunting and outdoor work and unconventional scenarios. It is designed around refillable high-pressure cartridges rated up to about 5,000 pounds per square inch, and it supports calibers from .45 and .50 to .58 and .72 with short or long barrel options so you can tune power and handling to the job. Lab tests show more than 110 foot-pounds of energy on shorter barrels and close to 150 foot-pounds on longer barrels, and optional Magnum cartridge setups can climb even higher depending on caliber. The build is rugged, and the selectable barrel lengths let you shape the launcher for tight quarters or open range work. And the interchangeable cartridges turn it into a flexible pneumatic tool when deep penetration and high impact are the priority. It behaves like a powerful slug launcher, and it adapts easily when you switch to long arrows for more specialized tasks, which leads directly into its overall value. Priced between $439 and $499, depending on barrel length and caliber, it lands in an accessible bracket for a tool that carries this much adaptability and impact potential. Grimburg Tyr is a .68 caliber less lethal launcher rifle designed for home protection and self-defense, using kinetic or irritant projectiles rather than functioning like a small caliber air pistol at a price of $1,200. Grimburg Tyr is a compact and high-energy pneumatic launcher built to fire reusable magnetic projectiles with force suited for defensive and survival roles. The 9 cubic inch high-pressure air tank drives the system and produces around 64 joules of energy through a 7-inch barrel, which is enough impact to push through heavy clothing and deliver meaningful stopping force when a threat must be disrupted quickly. It carries a 40-round magazine capacity per tank and weighs about 4 pounds, which creates a comfortable balance between portability and power during field use. It includes a Magpul-style grip and a handstop and sling mounts for stability, and the upgraded magazine spring supports consistent feeding with approved projectiles. Built from firearm-grade components and focused on practical energy delivery, the Grimburg Tyr offers a rugged pneumatic launcher intended to deter or stop danger while keeping maintenance simple and the reusable ammunition system efficient. As we wrap up, one thing is clear: gunpowder-free weapons are not the future. They are here, and they are demanding a second look from hunters, shooters, and tech enthusiasts alike. Whether it is the pinpoint accuracy of a modern air rifle or the raw kinetic energy of a magnetic accelerator, these tools prove that innovation can outpace tradition. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Your support helps us bring even more cutting-edge technology and reviews straight to you.